Hello, you too. How you doing? I just wanna share something that happened to me a few weeks ago, not too long ago. But I have a service for a freezer, a 2-door stand-up freezer, and I found a leak in the vibration hose. So I condensed the vibration hose, sorry. And I told the guy, look, I don't have this part, so I'm gonna order it for you and I'm gonna come back. The guy said, yeah, no problem. I wait for you. Came back a few days after that, and the guy's not there. But one of the kids who's working there opened the door for me. So I started working on the freezer, replace the hose, do a pressure test, charge it up, everything is fine. When I was charging, you know, the guy called me over my phone and he says, look, I got refrigerant for you. I said, oh, okay, but you know, I got the system already charged. Oh, okay, no problem, but you know, just take a look about the walk-in cooler. I got some refrigerant. At that point I didn't, you know, it didn't cross my mind how the guy has 404. But I went up on the walk-in and yeah, it was a 404A and a set of new gauges, yellow jackets, brand new. So I said, well, look, you know, I got the system already running, so I said, well, okay, no problem. I just have it for, you know, when I have a product with my coolers, I just put some refrigerant. The guy is putting refrigerant, and he is not licensed or anything like that. But anyways, at that point it was late on the day, so I didn't pay attention to all that. Then I have another service call like a month after that for another of these freezers that he got in place. Now, soon I get on site, the guy is not there, and this kid is. So again, he's opening the door, and the guy says, "Oh yeah, my boss says that the that freezer is not working right." I say, "Okay, let me see it." And soon I'm walking to the unit, and I see that he got a big freezer, 2 circuits, 2 condensers, 2 compressors, you know, and he got his brand new gauges connected to one of the circuits and the other hose connected to 404. Like, intentionally he's telling me add refrigerant. I don't even know if I need refrigerant or not, but he's just got everything connected and just, you know, leaving me a message to charge it. So first thing I did is I just pulled these gauges he got. Now I'm not sure if the guy charged it up already, so I got no choice. I have to call the guy and find out. So I'm calling the guy, say, look, I find your gauges over here. Say, oh yeah, I'm gonna be there in a minute. So I disconnect the gauges, put everything on the side, get my gauges connected, turn the system on, and seems to be like it is lower refrigerant, but I need to find out for sure. So I start, you know, looking around. Condenser, the evaporator coil is clean, condenser coil is clean. No ice formation on the evaporator yet, but yeah, it was really low. In the meantime, the guy shows up, and the guy says, "So you need to add refrigerant." I say, "Well, I'm here because I need to find out what the problem is. Don't take it wrong, but I need to find out myself what the problem is. I cannot just trust what you said." So yeah, no, but I know it needs refrigerant. All right. I add refrigerant to the other circuit already, and it's not working. So you add refrigerant to, yeah. And I then, you know, instantaneously I started thinking about this guy have no clue about refrigeration. So probably the other circuit is kind of contaminated. I don't think that the guy never purged the hoses or anything like that. So I asked immediately, hold on, do you add refrigerant on this one? No, not yet. Not yet. Say, look, how do you add refrigerant to the other system? Oh, I just connect the hose and I just open the valve. Which valve? Both. Do you purge the hoses? No. Do you know how much you put in? No. So you just open the valve and just open the valves and just yeah. But you know, I was a few minutes, you know. So probably the other circuit is overcharged already. But you know, I'm concerned about mine because I want to save at least mine. You know, I don't know how bad the other one is. Say, look, you cannot add refrigerant. First, because you got no license. And sorry if I sound rude with you, but I'm saving your equipment. Don't do that again. You are not licensed to do that. And secondly, you are the refrigerant in the system. You are not purging the hoses, so you injecting moisture and air into the system. That it can cause even more problems than the original problem you have. So don't do that. You don't even know how much refrigerant we have. You cannot add refrigerant just like opening valves. You know, you're gonna destroy your compressor valves. You know, don't do that anymore. You know, it's crazy. But you know, telling the guy that, you know, then, you know, I try to calm down, you know, because I'm concerned about the other circuit. But it was, you know, late on the day, so I told him, look, we're gonna come back another day and take a look at the other circuit and make sure that that is fine. But for me, so far, it's gotta be contaminated. No questions asked. It's gotta be contaminated. So, you know, it was crazy. You know, I got a couple customers like that, you know, and I didn't ask the guy where the guy get the refrigerant from, and how he get the gauges, and how he got some knowledge to add refrigerant. I mean, not knowledge, because opening the valve is just completely out of this world. I don't know how the guy just open valves and just inject refrigerant just like that. But I mean, it's crazy. I don't know if you guys deal with anything like that. I would like to hear from it. But you know, that's what I told the guy. Just don't do it. But you know, I believe if somebody see the guy managing refrigerant in a freezer, and somebody try to you know, report the guy, I don't know what they're gonna do with the guy, because you know, I know if somebody report another guy doing something wrong and this guy has license for refrigeration, you may lose the your license, you know, and you cannot work on this, you know, probably for the rest of your life. But with a person that is not licensed, I don't know what can happen. I'm pretty much sure you can put a fine on the guy. But I mean, just crazy, you know, crazy. So that's what I got in my mind, you know, a few days, you know, for the last few days, you know, I was thinking about this guy. But I would like to know from you, and if you can just share your experiences, and let us know what happened to you. All right, guys, see you later.